Well, good, terrific Tuesday, Sunnies. So excited to be in the Sunny TV Clubhouse today. We've got a very Florida fabulous moment. I'm so excited to share that with you. So good morning, our global Sunnies too out there across the map. This is the show where the pulse of the community meets a little sparkle, a little sass, and a whole lot of sunshine today. Today we are Gator Glam, Pirate Chaotic, and a country legendary, of course, historically dramatic, environmentally hopeful, and cosmically aligned. We have some Ashim photos to be able to share with the moon today, so I'm so excited to talk about boots and blood moons, pirates in the subway, and a Super Bowl that hugged the recycling bin.
Oh, God.
So buckle up, baby. But before we get into all that and unpack this with the TLDR, let's get it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene. Mel, what are we snacking on today?
Well, I believe it's Jesse Snow just reminding me that it's Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
So I will be partaking in Taco Tuesday.
Me too. I think I'm going to have a taco. I'm going to have a taco.
Jim will be so excited. He loves tacos.
How do you do tacos at the house? You do beef or chicken or what?
I like chicken. He likes the beef. I like to do the shredded chicken.
So you do a little bit of both?
Yeah, but a lot of times I don't. I just like to do it like more like a salad style, or I'll layer it like a dip and dip the chips.
I am on board
Like a
with that.
deconstructed
I like
taco.
a taco salad. Have you ever had one of those? They're like really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So I've got to ask you the hard questions of the Harden family. Hard shell, soft shell.
Soft.
Soft.
But that's like I said, I like to just layer the insides of the taco and use tortilla chips
Yeah.
and dip.
See, I like a Mojo's taco, a moment where you combine
The
both.
double decker.
Yeah, so you have the soft on the outside, but you have the hard on the inside.
So interesting fact, to make that work, you put the soft shell, you take your refried beans, put some on there, then you put the hard shell in and you fold it and it acts like glue.
It acts like the glue.
And
I
then
love
you get
that.
extra.
Okay.
But today, Sunnies, we're going full Florida fabulous today with one of my favorite ladies, Miss Charlotte Hartley, a.k.a. the Florida Ma'am.
Yeah.
In the studio talking about Gator Glam, sisterhood energy, retro Southern edge, and what it really means to build a statewide movement rooted in sunshine and grit. And yeah, I'm putting her through my rapid fire.
Oh, you are.
I
Good.
love a rapid fire.
Me
It's
too.
so good.
And later we're gonna get into sunshine shenanigans. I'm just gonna tease this for you.
Oh,
We've got a
God.
pirate.
No.
We've got a full-size horse.
Oh, Lord.
We've got a Manhattan subway entrance and chocolate gold coins for your pleasure. Yep, coming
My
up.
God, stop it. And we're also talking Pachicacha Night, ideas in fast motion at the AMP, Big Mind Zero Rainbowling.
I love that. And country royalty is rolling into town. I'm super excited because if you grew up listening to Alabama, you're going to love this big announcement that we're going to have on one
Give
of our
us your
events.
favorite Alabama song, guys, in the
Oh,
stories.
it better be Roll On. That was mine, like when I 18-wheeler. Oh, I'm going to be singing that all morning. Go ahead.
And we've got a local case that's serious and important, protecting our elders and having real conversations about trust, fraud, and community vigilance.
And then we're going to get into the hot topic of what's going on at the Jimenez Facio house. Hey, what would happen if Florida stayed British? How would that change the landscape of our town? We're going to unpack this and get into that conversation a little bit later,
Donna,
too.
what's the weather like in Canada?
Hey, yeah, Donna.
I see her
What's it
name on
like?
there.
Is it super chilly?
And then the NFL went green in a big way, like Super Bowl-sized sustainability.
Well, that's because Bad Bunny, baby. I'm just saying. And a blood moon. We're diving into the meaning behind it. Not just the science, the symbolism, because we've got beachside pictures from Inspo with the Sheem.
And plus, one of my favorite playlists today, Yacht Rock. I freaking love Yacht Rock. It is the dogs' calm down music in the house. I put it on and they get calm.
I gotta tell you, I'm never sick of it. And no matter how many
No,
times you play the
I
same
love
songs
it.
over, I still love Yacht Rock.
Sailing. We'll save it for the list.
Right, we've got Bravo Daily Report happening today. I think we're gonna be talking about Heather Gay today.
Oh, I'll give that impersonation when we get there.
We'll love it, and it's fierce.
It's fresh.
It's
It's
Sunny
Sunny
TV.
TV.
And now a quick word from our title sponsors, the world famous, the legendary Mark Bailey and the Bailey Group, and Steve Chapman's All American Air.
My best friend.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm. offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses. With a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
All right, Mel, let's get this weather a chance.
All right, here we go. You guys ready? It's time for the weather. So,
WEATHER report.
yay! So today is going to be a high of 73, but it's going to feel about 75. Wind gusts are 27 miles per hour with winds coming in north-northeast at 15 miles per hour. Tonight, it's going to drop down to 59. There's a probability of 2% of precipitation.
Oh, precipitation.
Precipitation.
Listen, the plants need it. It's getting a little dry out there, so I'm here for a little bit of rain.
All right, so here we go. It's time for Details by Dean.
DetailsByDean.com.
Today's birthday, Buddy Valastro, who is the cake boss. Jackie Joyner Kersey, the fastest woman in history. Alexander Graham Bell.
Ring my bell. Oh, that was off key.
Gene
That was horrible, guys.
Harlow, Doc Watson, Perry Ellis, and George Pullman.
I like a Perry Ellis
So-
moment, the fashion designer.
Yeah, so here's some
Nice.
fun facts for you
Okay,
guys.
big.
Boston opened its first tavern today, March 3rd, in 1637.
Well, that's when they got real rowdy. Boston tea.
Time magazine debuted on today's date of 1923. Helen Keller met Ann Sullivan on March 3rd. Don't do it. 1887. Let's see. The first organized indoor track meet in U.S. was held today in 1868.
Which is really great going with Jackie Joyner
That's why I
Kersey's
did it.
birthday. See how nice and tangible that is?
And the first nonstop solo flight around the world was completed March 3rd, 2005.
March.
And let's do next one. This one. The Judiciary Act of 1789 was amended on March 3rd, 1891, creating the U.S. Courts of Appeals.
Give him a second chance.
No.
Okay.
Nobody. We don't need all these second chances.
Until you need an appeal, right? Okay.
I don't
okay.
need no appeal because if I did it, I did it, and I said what I said, and I'm sorry, not sorry.
Always has to be so
You
aggressive.
don't gotta get. Look, I don't.
Oh, you're so hard, Mel. Oh
Listen,
my gosh, such a hard lady.
I do what I do, and I say what I say.
Well, you can
take my
sing what you
punishment.
sing with this local music report, not just a hat rack today, sugar. I'm on it. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, sonnies. It's time for the local music report to make you proud on this Tuesday, March 3rd. Richard Konsicki doing the most at Cafe Alcazar, 12:15 p.m. Shayla Nelson. How bad do you want Shayla Nelson to come back on the show?
On a scale of 1 to yes, I'm gonna pick yes! Exclamation point.
I know. We are working on that behind the sscenes. I'm hoping we can book Shayla. I miss her. I love her
Yeah.
very much. But if you want to see her live today, she's at 1 o'clock at Tradewinds Lounge. We also got Brett Blackshear at the
Silly.
world famous Bin 39 Wine Bar at 2 o'clock. Furman Spanish Guitar. He's playing over at Pizzali's Chianti Room at 3 o'clock
Do
p.m.
you like their pizza there?
I have not ever had Pizzali's.
So Pizzali's, their pizza used to be really, really good, but you got to go into little Chianti room. Don't go to the main restaurant. But then it went through a phase
Oh, you
where
mean
it
like
wasn't
behind,
that good.
behind St. George Street?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
But then it went off, fell off for a little while. So I want to go back to see if it's as good as it used to be. So let's do that.
Because it used to be like a jam.
used to be like
yeah, and Brian used to
jamming
love
up.
it too. Hey, Jeremy Weinglass playing over at Michael's at 6 o'clock. Best name in the business. I love that one. Smokin' Joe Shower is playing over with Kelly at Ann O'Malley's Deli and Pub at 6 o'clock p.m. Super excited for that one. And John Oates from the legendary Hall & Oates.
Wait, what?
Yeah, John Oates is playing at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall tonight. What you doing at 7:30?
Coaching at the gym.
Typical. Typical!
I love all in O's.
And I love Great Expectations.
People are looking for a company I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
Oh boy, we're so excited for this interview. Hey, if Florida had a signature lipstick, Mel, and a fishing pole in the back of a vintage truck, it would look like a lot like our next beautiful
Oh my
guest.
God, you guys, I have to tell you, Charlotte,
Oh, I love her.
she is the Florida ma'am, but she is like a walking doll,
Yeah.
like pinup girl. But then you see her out there like wrestling alligators, doing all the Florida things, but the strength with the women she brings together,
Right.
that's where it's at.
Sunny, she's bold, she's outdoorsy, she's glamorous, and unapologetically sunshine-soaked for the creator of Florida Ma'am. And please welcome back the radiant force behind the Gator Glam movement. Yay, Miss Charlotte! Hey!
Hey.
guys.
Welcome back to Sunny TV. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me again.
Oh,
Yeah.
so for our new Sunnies and new watchers out there that miss you and Miss Katie's performance over
That
the
was
summer,
awesome.
that was amazing.
Love Katie and Ben 39.
Oh, we love them. Yes. So give us a little rundown on Florida Ma'am and what's the movement all about?
Well, you know, it's about celebrating being from Florida, being girly, but also that little bit of a tomboy side. You want to get outside, get dirty, have fun with your friends. That's pretty much, you know, along with the retro aesthetic sprinkled in. That's pretty much the core of it.
Have you always been fascinated with that retro aesthetic? Is that something that always that's something that really sparks your interest?
Yeah, I think it's just from growing up and, you know, we're a product of our environment and growing up watching movies from the 50s and 60s with my parents, especially even heavily influenced with the music from that time, you know, the Supremes, the Temptations.
Oh, we love that. Yes.
Love them.
Well, Dolly Parton, Elvis, like all of that played a huge role in me, you know, liking that aesthetic. Absolutely.
So I'm glad you said that because right now we're reading the book, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Oh,
I gotta
wow.
tell you, this is old Hollywood.
Seven.
Yeah, yeah, seven. It's a little,
Right?
little bit of a spin-off of Liz Taylor, but
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is such a old Hollywood glam. Like
Love it.
the stories, the details, the glamour is everything, which I love, and I love what you have, what you're empowering women together. That's what I love watching, you know, on socials and watch your brand grow because you really do create a community with these beautiful women from all over.
From all over. Yeah, it's been great, you know, especially back in October, we expanded into athletic wear. And fitness and health is something that I'm passionate about. I have been since I was like 15, but I really believe in, you know, being strong and confident, and it's cool to expand into that market as well.
Yeah.
So it's definitely opened up to a lot more women, but it's a lot of fun.
No, your fitness journey is pretty amazing. I mean, I know we just put up an incredible
some
picture,
pictures
of you like deadlifting 1,000,000 trillion pounds. Talk about this weightlifting journey.
Yeah, so I've been weightlifting since I was 15, self-taught. Definitely loved Arnold growing up and made my parents get me a weight bench for our garage. I don't know.
That's awesome. That's so badass. I love it.
And so, but I've been doing CrossFit at Rack City Fitness for about 9 years now. Anna Rushing is the main coach, and she's one of my best friends. But we had definitely upped my weightlifting game. And I also teach hot Pilates at Hot Spot Yoga
Okay.
twice a month. So that's been great for endurance. And yeah, you know, it's just fun. It's something very positive, and it's changed my life, especially with going through, I went through a divorce a few years ago, and I kind of just shifted my focus back on my health and myself. And it's been a really great situation.
You know what I
Yeah.
think is pretty interesting, because we live in a day and age where we see online, we see these pictures of women and they're all like rail thin, no muscles. What I love is I'm muscular. I love the fact that you make being strong, not just on the inside, but outside, physically strong. You're lifting on her Instagram page. If you guys follow her on Instagram page, that Florida Ma'am, correct?
That damn Florida
That
man.
damn Florida Ma'am.
Get it, girl.
You'll see shots of her working out. You'll also see shots of her adorable pups. But I love the fact that you make being strong on the inside and the outside
True.
like hot, sexy, and like the place to be, but you also have like this super ultra feminine vibe,
It's
so you
an
can
aura.
be strong.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Yeah, and I'm really excited. I'm teaming up with Rudis Jiu Jitsu in town, and we're going to do a Florida Ma'am self-defense class.
I'm coming.
Awesome.
Yes, and I love
Awesome.
that. Yeah, and you can come too, Davey.
That would be
but-
amazing.
David, can you imagine? We're gonna learn how to kick ass and take
Listen,
names.
we talked to the Great Tristan Bailey Foundation, which they are big supporters of women learning combat and like learning how to get themselves out of situations.
Yeah.
I mean, from my childhood stems back from Tori Amos, Me and a Gun. Remember that song like from back in the day? Really talks about like
Yeah.
all of the things that women have to deal with,
Absolutely.
which is
Yeah.
incredible. So I love that. It's such an empowering moment.
when
you
is
know.
this?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna shoot some dates for June. I wanted to make it a part of my Florida Man meetup, and going to invite a couple other people to be a part of it as well. But yeah, I think the most important thing is when you feel strong, you put off that energy, and a lot of times that in itself will keep danger away.
Yeah.
You still always need to be cognizant of your surroundings, but it's really important to know how to handle yourself.
So I want to kind of backflip back to the athletic wear moment that you had in October, which is pretty amazing. And this just like the leggings themselves
Yeah.
are incredible.
Thank you.
Listen, Florida women from all over the
And
country,
they're all
all over the
colorful,
world.
different styles.
Women
like,
have
I love it.
different shapes, different sizes.
Right.
How did you tackle that experience and make sure it was inclusive for everyone?
Yeah, so for one, I do design everything myself. So I have different manufacturers, but I'm picking out the patterns. I'm doing a lot of the patterns. But when I chose my manufacturers, I wanted to make sure that I could also include plus sizes because that is important to me. Also with Florida Ma'am, I think I might be one of the only brands that with a lot of my graphic images of the pinup girls, they come in different skin tones.
Yeah, that is
love
true.
that.
I love that.
Yeah, because I wanted to create something that represented everybody, because we're all Florida Mams.
Mhm.
So that was really important. And it's also awesome being like an esthetician. So I'm constantly thinking about skincare too. But a lot of our leggings and crop tops, a lot of them are SPF protection.
Oh, that's
also.
great. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
So you can actually wear them out. Like I prefer to wear leggings when I'm paddleboarding or kayaking. Bikini bottoms can be tricky when you're active. So I just like that they also protect me from the sun, because sun cancer is a big thing here in Florida.
Major.
So,
So do you have to wear sunscreen underneath them still, or is that
no,
just...
it's SPF 50
That
the
is so
clothing. I mean,
cool.
I like to layer up everything, so I'll still put on sunscreen because I'm a weirdo about it. I'm always reapplying. It's just really important. But yeah, I wanted to keep all of that in mind.
You know what's so funny is so you're talking about skincare is because I love skincare. It's like a science for me, a sport. I love it. And I looked at a lot of like Asian brands, which will have
The
a little bit
Korean
more.
skincare,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Korean skincare is incredible. It has more like whitening to it, which is so
brightening.
funny. And here we're like trying to be tan. Have you experienced that in skincare?
A lot of actually because we have so much sun exposure, a lot of girls come to me to get rid of the brown spots, like
Yeah.
sunspots, But I always try to talk girls into using Sunless Tanner because that's what I use now. So I use a really great Sunless Tanner that you can't even tell the difference. So this way you can still keep your tan, but also protect your skin at the same time.
I think that's important. Yeah, because we
Really.
still want to glow. Like I
Oh,
feel you.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Listen, let me tell you something. You guys, I know you can see her on camera, but if you ever get the opportunity to meet her in person,
Absolutely.
when I tell you porcelain, her skin
I
is
love you
like
guys.
Gorgeous.
and I've seen Charlotte with makeup and I've seen Charlotte without makeup, and you look the exact same.
Yeah.
Like your skin,
Well,
it's crazy.
I'm really lucky that I did become an esthetician because I primarily did it for myself, but
Yeah.
I get to spread the knowledge. And I also teamed up with New Beauty Med Spa off Racetrack Road.
Awesome.
And they've been doing some really great lasers on my face too. So I definitely recommend getting some laser treatments because then you can walk around without foundation. Once again, it just goes back to creating confidence in everything that I do.
Yeah, and what makes you feel confident, you
Right.
personally. So that's each individual person. I think that's important to drive home too.
Absolutely.
So
Correct.
your aesthetic blends wildlife, retro glam, southern edge.
Everything.
But like, how has it evolved over time? Do you remember when you first started out? Like, what does it look different from then versus now?
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes you get those memories that pop up on Facebook, and I'm like, girl, what were you thinking?
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Queen of of time hop over here.
Yeah,
Queen
yeah, I
of
love
time
it.
hop.
And
Yeah.
let me tell you guys my time hop. I'm going to check it here in a little bit. The funniest thing is I realized over the years I have more pictures of David and I together
Yeah,
than
yeah,
I do
yeah.
of my husband and I together.
So funny. It literally, like,
crazy.
I don't have to worry about anything. I know that my best friend will have the archive of our friendship.
And
like,
really
it's-
embarrassing ones too.
I love it. Yeah, I would say that probably because I have gotten into skincare, that I have actually kind of fallen way back on wearing a lot of makeup. I've kind of gone for a lighter look, but I also think 2020, the year of COVID.
Nobody wore makeup.
No one wore
No
makeup.
one did, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a whole shift of the clean girl aesthetic. So I still like to, do a little extra here and there, but a lot of times I've kind of just adapted that, which also works nice when you are outdoors sweating or working out,
True.
So yeah, I guess I would say that I've kind of have a softer look now than what I did.
I mean,
But
Pam
who knows?
Anderson. Pam Anderson is like
Yep.
leading the charge with that the no makeup like campaign.
Right.
Like, it's pretty beautiful to see women just really embrace the natural beauty side. Has that
Absolutely.
evolved with you too?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So you built a sisterhood, I mean, a global sisterhood, which is incredible. But I really want to ask you, like, what does community mean to you?
Yeah, it's a support system. I think it takes a village, not just to raise children, but to raise baby Charlotte too. So,
Yeah.
And life can be really hard sometimes. We all have those days, and it's just wonderful how a conversation with a friend can turn it upside down, or up back into a positive note. Or if I'm feeling kind of low, I'll hop online and I'll see girls tagging me wearing Florida Ma'am, and
That's awesome.
honestly, it's the best medicine for me. And to know that I can share those like good vibes, and other girls are happy to represent. We have over 50 ambassadors now.
Amazing.
For Florida Ma'am, and
Congratulations. That's an
I
amazing.
know, it's
Yeah.
fun.
One of the girls I coach with,
Yeah.
every time I go into the gym, I'm like, Haley, her name is Haley. I said, you need to be a Florida Ma'am. She's got like the
Oh.
blonde hair with the winged out eyeliner.
Okay,
the
Sophia
tattoos.
Loren. Sophia Loren.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, you need to meet Charlotte. So I'm going to tag her in the comments. And I'm
Good.
going to set it
do.
up for her to meet you, because I think she owns a
She
pet.
needs to come to a Pilates class
No,
at Hot
she
Spot
owns-
Yoga.
She owns a snake. She's got a snake.
She's gonna say, oh, she's perfect.
Ooh.
She's
That's
right up
what
my
I'm
alley.
saying.
She's
So
gone.
I'm
The
like,
audition
you-
is already clear.
Haley, you are a Florida Ma'am. I'm going to set it up for
Come
you guys
on,
to meet.
Haley. Yeah, I'm still taking ambassadors. The whole thing for me is I wanted to grow. There's no real criteria other than just loving Florida and wanting to rep the brand as of right now. So any woman is welcome to join. You could just email me at info@floridamam.com, and I can get you the details. And then you'll have access to when we do these events and everything. I can personally invite you. So,
I love that.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to tell you, you make outdoors so glamorous, which for me as a little queen jeans, like, I'm like, oh, thank God, because you kind of give good inspiration that you can be gorgeous in the wilderness and, like, still wrestle things and, gators, and you see the things and the snakes but you keep it all together. Has that always been a part of your life?
I would say yes. Do you guys remember Ellie Mae Clampett?
Yes.
Yeah, from
Oh my
Beverly
gosh.
Hillbillies.
Yeah, that's right.
She was super like that. She was like someone who I just really loved her aesthetic. So like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm Ellie Mae Clampett a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Do you have other inspirations? I mean, you mentioned Dolly Parton earlier. Do you have other
Fran
inspirations?
Drescher from The
Okay.
Nanny.
I love her. That's what people say I sound like.
You
I
kind
can
of
see
do.
that. I can see that.
Oh my God, you're right.
I love Fran Drescher,
Me
though,
too.
so I'm okay.
Peg and Kelly Bundy.
Yes.
Love them. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
They're
Carmen
Love.
Electra.
All
you know?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
All over. I mean, I think being a product from the 90s and growing up and seeing those shows, so that mixed with the actresses from the 50s and 60s, that's really kind of where it all blends together. Also, I loved Crocodile Dundee
Oh my
growing
God,
course.
who did it?
Of
Who
course.
did not love Crocodile Dundee?
Right. So, it's just a mixture of everything.
So what do you want women to take away, or what do you want women to feel when they wear Florida Ma'am apparel?
Yeah, I was actually just having this a similar conversation with my mother the other day. She's a beautiful 72-year young woman.
Yeah, I love that.
And she was a teenager in the 60s and 70s, and so she loves my flare pants. And it's so cute because she literally sends me pictures of her outfits every day. She has all my pants.
I love this.
She wears them to bingo. She's
Mom, you need to
constantly-
get some.
Yes, yes. She's constantly getting stopped by women. are her age and younger that they love her pants, and she told me that when she wears them that it makes her feel young again.
Yeah.
And it makes her feel youthful and like sexy even at 72, and just she said she enjoys being seen. And my
love
stuff,
that.
if you wear it, you're gonna be seen because
Well,
it's pretty loud.
It's amazing.
When my
Yeah.
sisters came for Thanksgiving, it was the first time I had both my sisters. My mom lives here. The four of us were together since my younger sister's wedding in 2018. So it was a
Wow.
very big occasion. Well, I had my Florida Ma'am t-shirt on, the ones you gave us last time.
Oh, yeah, the cute green
The
ones.
green
yeah,
ones.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And my younger sister and I ran to Home Depot, and I'm coming out of Home Depot. We have a big cart thing, and I love Home Depot. And this woman goes, "Oh my God, Florida Ma'am, you know Charlotte?" I'm like, "I do know Charlotte." She was like, "I love it." She goes, "Do you have her pants?" I'm like, "I haven't
The
ordered any
pants
pants
are
yet."
like the signature,
But
yeah.
the minute she saw my shirt, she's like, and then her and her husband are walking away. She goes, "Babe, I told you, Charlotte's big.
Yeah.
She does a lot of good for women."
Yeah.
I love
So
that.
it was pretty awesome. Then my little sister goes, "I need a Florida Ma'am shirt." I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'll get you one."
Yeah, we need to get her one.
So pants in
sure.
the summer, can you do it?
Oh yeah, I mean I wear.
They
I-
breathe okay?
Yeah, so the flare leggings, they're like, we all love wearing leggings. It's like comfortable, like pajamas. And mine are made with elastane, so they're really high quality, but they're really stretchy and really comfortable. And they're thin and breathable too. So I pretty much wear them all the time out in public for an outfit, or I wear them in the hot room doing yoga.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
I need to get some for the
multi-purpose.
gym, for coaching.
Yeah, and I have regular leggings that aren't flares that are great for the gym too.
Perfect.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I love
Yeah.
that. So what's next for the Florida Ma'am movement?
Yeah, so, doing, like I said, some Florida Ma'am meetups, and I'm actually going to be dropping our spring collection soon.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully, like in a week, so we'll have some new, fresh, fun patterns. I know that not every girl likes to wear super loud, bright colors, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit of couple other softer designs too to kind of just appeal to everyone. I'm constantly, trying to evolve when it comes to that.
And be more inclusive, but still stay
Right.
true to yourself at the same time.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll always have my little twist.
Because your
on it.
python is amazing. Like
you.
it really looks like there's actual pythons, but there's not. I mean, it
Yeah.
really looks like it, which is so true. So like, do you take elements of obviously nature and
Oh,
kind of
yes.
incorporate that in? I love that.
Yes.
But I don't see a lot of like country camo. I'm not seeing like pine cones.
I have camo.
Okay.
I do have a camo. It's called left, right, left camo. It's really cute. I like that one, but it's a tiger stripe camo. So
Ooh,
it's
I love
it's
that.
got my flair to it.
That's fun.
Yeah. So anything that I do with any pattern, I always try to put my own little spin on it. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I love that.
Well, Miss Charlotte, I like to play games. Do you like to play games?
Always.
Okay, so we're going to play a game called Rapid Fire. I'm going to ask you two things.
Oh Lord.
You're going to answer real quick. You're going to pick one
Okay.
without thinking.
I love this.
Are
It's
you
so fun.
ready?
It's so fun. You're gonna love it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Gator Glam or Beach Bombshell?
Gator Glam.
Airboat at sunrise or bonfire at midnight?
Airboat at sunrise. Actually, airboat at sunset. I just
Okay.
did that 2 weeks ago in
Oh.
Fort Lauderdale, and that was so much fun.
Red lipstick or sun-kissed gloss?
Red lipstick.
Vintage truck or center console boat?
Oh, vintage truck.
Gold hoops or turquoise statement earrings?
Gold hoops.
Messy parade or big southern blowout?
Big Southern
Yeah! Dive bar jukebox or dockside acoustic set?
Dive bar.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's our speed.
And my favorite, I have two more. Rule breaker or tradition keeper?
Oh, rule breaker,
Yes.
baby.
And one word to describe Sunny TV and your experience on with us.
Amazing.
Oh, we love you.
Tell everybody where they can find a Florida Ma'am and all of your great apparel.
Yeah, so I have Florida Ma'am Official on Instagram. My personal Instagram account is That Damn Florida Ma'am. And then you can shop online at floridamam.com.
So amazing. Please keep us posted on all of your
Absolutely.
adventures.
I can't wait to be back.
We love you so much. You're
Love you guys
amazing and
too.
such
Oh,
an
thank you.
inspiration.
Thank
So, so cool. Sonnies, you got to check it out. We're all going to be sporting Florida Ma'am, baby. I love it. Now we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance. Maritime Vibe Check.
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
Yeah, big shout out to Steph and John, big supporters of Sunny TV.
Absolutely.
Guys, if you're sitting on any treasures in your house, now is the time, especially now. I really can't talk about why now, but now is the time, okay? Okay, give them a call,
Yes.
flashesandbrilliance.com. All right, let's get into these events. Ooh, St. Augustine and St. John's County, get ready for a night where ideas bloom and stories move fast. Pachakacha Night, Volume 26, is happening this Saturday at the Fort Porch on the amphitheater. This is one of the favorite times of year to be gathering. We gather. Creative minds, real people, big ideas, zero rambling. The theme is The Grass is Greener. And this isn't about lawns, it's about perspective, growth, and choosing where you water your energy. Doors will open at 6 p.m. for a little social moment, and then the talks will begin at 7 o'clock sharp. I did this years and years ago. You've heard me talk about Pachakacha, sounds like Pikachu. But you get 20 seconds and 20 slides, and you tell a story and on the theme. And so this theme is The Grass is Greener. So maybe you have a really cool moment, but this is an awesome, it's sort of like spoken word, little poetry moment, but I do love that.
And our girl Jenna Dennis is going to be at this one.
Oh, for real?
Yep, I'm so excited.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's March 7th, which is this Saturday. Go and water something meaningful.
Yeah.
And 6 p.m. is a social hour, and 7 p.m. the presenters begin. It's a free event, no registration required. It's at the front porch at the St. Augustine Amp.
Very cool. So we'll have to check that out. Also, check out big announcement. We got in one of those beautiful press releases from the amphitheater. Big shout out to our friends over there for keeping us with all the latest and greatest, because they know that we talk about it here on Sunny TV. Live at the St. Augustine Amphitheater on Saturday, October 17th. There it is.
Da, 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 da,
Alabama. From picking cotton in Fort Payne to packing air arenas in America, Randy Owen, Teddy Gentry, and the late Jeff Cook didn't just join country music, they rewired it. They brought rock energy, arena lights, power ballads with Southern backbone, and they didn't just chart hits, they built an empire. Over 80 million albums sold, 43 #1 singles, and more than 170 major awards. Country Group of the Century, Hall of Fame status, you name it. This is going to be great. Tickets
All
go
the
on
things.
sale this Friday, March 6th at 10 a.m. If you grew up with them blasting from your parents' truck, you discovered them on your own back row playlist. This is the kind of show that feels like a memory moment colliding 7:30 p.m. sharp.
Yes. Tickets are on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. Tickets range from $70.94 to $212.67.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my favorite Alabama song is that Roll On song. It's the 18-wheeler.
No, there's one Alabama song. It comes on my Alexa, and I can't. I'm always like, oh my God, I love this song. Who is it? And Jim's like, it's Alabama. Like, he knows them.
They also have mountain music, song
Is that
of
the
the
one that goes, play me some mountain music? Is that right, guys? Is that Alabama? Somebody help me. You know? You don't know either.
Song of the South, apparently.
What is that?
But listen, the most important song is the one that I like. It's called Roll On, and I'm trying to
That's
tell
the
you.
only one you know, David.
I don't care. It's a very important one because it reminds me of my childhood. So listen to a little backstory behind this freaking song.
Oh, all right.
It was released in 1984. I was barely born. This became one of Alabama's most emotional hits. It tells a story, Melanie, of a truck driver.
This was a government name.
He was presumed dead. How do you
Oh.
like that? How do you like that?
And then what happened?
Only to walk back through the door in the final verse of the song. So you go through this emotional journey that he died.
Well, thanks, Dean. Dean said that is Alabama, so I win, you lose.
Perfect. I didn't lose. I didn't even play.
I know, it's
so,
funny.
I love this song because you go through an emotional journey. You're sad. You hear about the truck driver dying, and then he walks right through the door with the boots hitting the ground. I'm telling you, this is going to be an emotional concert. It was Brian's mom's favorite
It was.
band.
Mary Clark did love
I
Alabama.
just love Alabama.
Uh-huh,
She
with the
did. She
Dolphins.
loved
She
Alabama.
did.
Yeah, with the Dolphins.
What's
Good.
up next?
Uh,
And
Ready to pivot out of that story,
Yeah.
apparently. We are going to get into St. John's deputies say a care. Oh, yes, you can put that picture up, the mean lady picture.
number 2.
In St. Johns County, this happened over here at the Del Webb. Look how beautiful. The
In
Del
the
Webb.
Nocketees.
Beautiful area, manicured lawns. This lady, this homegirl, allegedly stole, ready for this, Mel? $98,000 from the elderly woman she entrusted to protect. This is how she did it, though. She opened a fraudulent bank account in the victim's name. The accused is Stacy Ann Latoya Gordon, who investigators say wasn't just a helper. She owned her own caregiver business and had direct access to the client's life and finances. Over months, she nearly $100,000 vanished, with authorities saying Gordon used the victim's identity and accounts with permission. Think about that, a helper becoming a headline. Exploitation, especially against elders, doesn't always come with handcuffs at the door, but in this case, law enforcement stepped in and made the arrest. Let's unpack what happened.
All right, so this happened in St. Johns County, Florida. Gordon acted as a caregiver for an elderly victim. So she took her fraudulent bank account in the victim's name between April and November of 2024, and about $98,075.95 was taken from the victim's account. The charges filed against her include exploitation of an elderly person or disabled adult over $50,000, grand theft over $20,000, organized scheme to defraud over $50,000,
Good gracious!
fraudulent use of personal identification information. Here's how the investigators connected the dots. Bank records, identity documents, phone logs, internet access history through the device tied them all
I hate
alleged
this.
together.
That's not nice.
Here's the whole thing. So this is stressful because
Yeah.
when you have like an elderly person and then you hire somebody, how do you vet these people? Like what kind of background checks do they get?
Well, they usually come with letters of recommendation.
But then why are people not going, okay, give me your letter of recommendation. Well, I need your social. I'm doing a background check. And
Listen,
this, that, and the
it
other.
only takes one moment to be shady, and maybe she hasn't been shady until this moment, but this is crazy.
I don't know.
They're throwing the book at her on this one. I mean,
I think they should.
I think we talk about elder care a lot, and that's
Yeah.
and all the more reason why I'm like, I don't really want to do the facility thing. I want to take care of my mom, myself. Just
well,
because
your sister's not, so you're gonna have
we're gonna have to do it myself. I told her, I'm like, Mom, we can get you a handy house for the back of the, and I
Yeah.
can insulate it. She's like, no. She wants a tiny. My mother is
So
obsessed
does my mom.
with tiny homes, and
No,
so
my mother
Susan,
my mom sent a picture of this one that you can order and off Amazon and build.
yeah.
Send it to us.
But Susan is a specialist now
Ah.
because she knows that I'm just like, okay, well, we can't afford it. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. And she's like, she will constantly, like, when you're up at like 3 a.m. checking memes, my mother is researching tiny homes for my backyard and how they can fit in there.
Listen, my mom says that too. She goes,
All
your
the
yard's
time.
But I tell my mom, your skincare won't fit in a tiny home, Maria.
I know, so we're
It
gonna have to
won't.
whittle it down
Yes.
to be so beautiful.
So here we go.
Okay, Jimenez Facio House is doing something real cool. This lecture series, stop yawning. I got something cool to tell you. What if we were drinking tea with our pinkies up right now? Shout out to Rachel. What if Florida ended up British permanently?
Dun, dun, dun.
Here's the twist that most history books skip. During the American Revolution, Florida wasn't exactly waving the Betsy Ross flag. In fact, Florida was loyal to Britain. But if you weren't for Spain stepping into the fight, our entire identity would look very different today. We are 1 month away from the next installment of the 2026 semi-quincentennial celebration lecture series titled We Floridians Could Have Been British If It Weren't for the Spanish. Yes, that's the title. On March 26, two heavy hitters in American history will unpack Florida's complicated role in the Revolution and how the Spanish intervention reshaped our future. Thank you, Spanish. Thank you, Spanish.
Bum, bum,
I'm just saying, like, could you imagine what our town would look like if it was all British? Like, we wouldn't have, like, the beautiful architecture, the tile on the roofing. Like, we've got a Spanish flair over here. I like it. I could be
All
sad.
right. So you can go to Ringhaver Student Center at Flagler College.
Oh, that's right.
On March 26th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Arrive early because the program begins promptly at 7.
Yeah.
Admission is free, but RSVP is required because seating is limited.
Yeah.
You can reserve your seat through the Emmanuel Facio House Museum Lecture Series link.
Good job. Tom Hand and Jeff Jor. Tom is a founder and publisher of America Corner, a platform exploring America's founding era. He was a West Point graduate. Hey, Daddy.
Fancy.
Author of works on the American history, and he's a board member of the American Battlefield Trust.
Oh, how do you get to do that?
If that
job?
doesn't say butch and I know what I'm talking about, I don't know what does. Jeff Lohr, here he comes. Very hardcore.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hardcore Jeff Lohr, retired U.S. Army colonel with 36 years of experience. Haha, my dad has one more year over you. Former senior advisor of the Defense Intelligence Agency, maybe a higher ranking official. Adjunct professor at history at Flagler College, and he's living history volunteer. Oh, he's a volunteer at the Castillo de San Marcos. Okay. So this lecture is part of this whole series that they're doing, Unknown Florida in the American Revolution. I think this is really cool because if Florida was a British territory during most of the American Revolution, unlike the 13 colonies, Florida remained loyal to the crown, which is interesting. Spain entered the war against Britain in 1779. Maybe that's why the horoscopes are so horrible, because it's the 79. It's that year. Not only the ally of the American colonies, but a strategic opponent of Britain. Spanish campaigns. Are you guys even listening?
No,
in Florida
they're
along.
talking
oh
about.
my God! All right, then go to the lecture. Tell me how it is.
They're talking about
Jeez.
Jim building my mom a
Crappy
tiny home.
story. Sorry I wrote it. There goes Julia crying at Jimenez Facio house. We did not give her a good plug. We're going to have to do it again.
They're talking about Jim building my mom a tiny home.
They could care less. Tiny homes are a better conversation.
Uptown Trolley, here we go.
Ding,
ding,
ding.
freaking ding. Where is
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
Okay, well, at least Christy in comments is going to the lecture, which I can say is perfect. That was great. Thank you.
Rachel, what's this you're talking about? You can't post pics here of your food. What are you eating?
Oh, yeah,
She's
you can
gonna
only
put it in
post it in,
Sunny
you can
Fans.
put it in Sunny Fans. Yeah, that's
I want to
perfect.
know what you're eating, Rachel.
Oh, maybe she's having porridge.
I don't think British people, do they eat porridge?
What do they eat? Oh, they have
eat baked beans for breakfast.
Yeah, are you eating the beans?
Ew.
That is so fun. I like beans.
Sylvia Brown said, food.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the
the
more
more
you
you-
toot. Woo! All
my
right, let's
God,
go.
here we go.
Okay, you want to have something fun here to talk about? Okay, you tree-hugging lovers out there. This is a good one. Okay, we love a big game, but the biggest win wasn't just Bad Bunny on the Super Bowl. This year, the NFL didn't just deliver Super Bowl. They delivered, ready for this, a net zero Super Bowl. And that's just not marketing fluff. That's a measurable impact. Hundreds of thousands of tons of materials were diverted from landfills. Stadium build-outs, signage, fencing, carpets, even the tailgate infrastructure was recycled, reused, and donated instead of trash. Think about that. One of the largest sporting events in the world, and instead of leaving behind mountains of waste, it left behind community resources. That's a fourth quarter comeback of the planet, baby. I like this.
So approximately 250 tons of materials were recovered and repurposed. Fence mesh donated by 2 local parks. Tailgate carpeting repurposed for schools. Signage and structural materials retained for future events. Solar energy and biodiesel generators were used on site.
Damn.
Carbon offsets purchased to balance remaining emissions. This marked a sustainable, I cannot talk today,
Sustainable.
increase in material diversion compared to previous Super Bowls. NFL's sustainability program, NFL Green, has been working for years to make large-scale events more environmentally responsible.
So I want to shout out the St. Augustine Amphitheater really quick on this story
Yep.
too, because they literally lead the charge on this. Like, massive events don't have to have equal massive waste on this. There's always ways that you can build sustainability into the blueprint, and it's not just an afterthought. This is what shifts expectations across the industries. I think this is a genius way they did this.
I think this is so great.
Yeah, yeah, and it sends a message that if the Super Bowl can do it, so can festivals, so can concerts, so can, things over at Francis Field, like if you want to think of on a local scale. But literally, we've got to really start thinking about, and everyone's like, oh, carbon footprint. But it's the truth. What kind of waste are you leaving behind as a
Okay,
human
well-
being? You really have to dive into this.
So why don't we have so let's segue into this discussion.
I know you like a lavish lifestyle, honey, but
Listen.
sometimes you can scale back. I've been listening for months.
How bad? So then all these people driving around in these Tesla and these electric cars that
I'm
the
here for it.
batteries go into landfills and they get stuck there. And
How
it
many have
pollutes
you heard about?
All the batteries.
Okay.
Look it up.
Okay. Listen,
These batteries in these electric cars.
All California is electric cars. I'm seeing it. They're really
My
leading.
sister doesn't have an electric car in California. Neither does her husband. It's not everybody.
Oh.
But these batteries, and look it up. Ashim, help me out here because you're
She
smart.
won't. She will not.
The batteries for these cars, they end up in landfills and they cause more issues than they help.
I don't think you can just throw out a Tesla.
It's the battery, not
So
the
they
car
just
itself.
they take the battery out. The
And they
battery
put it
is
in
huge.
landfills.
No.
Google it.
But I never in my life. I'm upset. Now this
Look
is
it up. That's why I will never own an electric vehicle because the batteries in the cars, they just dump in landfills.
What if they can assure you that
No,
the battery?
they can't reassure. They're not going to assure me.
Oh, good, wonderful.
I'll
wow.
stick to my, that gasolina. Put it in my car on the way to work.
Yeah, you're going to look at these gas prices in the next couple of weeks and you're going to be like, give me a Tesla, bitch.
No,
I'm ready
I'm
for
not.
that. Yeah, get ready, honey, because
Okay.
it's going up, up, up. Mm-hmm. You better save your pennies. All right, National 2.
I'm going to be walking.
Let's get into something more Sheem, okay? Lunar legends and the blood moon. This is perfect. This is a perfect segue. Right after the sky darkened here in North America, something ancient and a little mystical was painted across our heavens. A total lunar eclipse. The kind that turns the moon a deep, dusty red, often called a blood moon. Here's our picture that Ashim got from the beach this morning. 6:10 a.m. She was out there to see this. Look how beautiful that is. People across the globe watch the moon transform, light blending, shadows blooming, colors deepening, and it reminded us of something elemental. We don't observe the sky enough. We interpret it, we take meaning and make it from it, but we have to connect it for what matters in our lives. This wasn't just a spectacle in space. This is a gathering in time, a moment when billions of eyes looked up and saw something amazing happen. So talk a little bit about the astronomical facts of the lunar eclipse.
Here we go. So a total lunar eclipse happens when Earth moves directly between the sun and the moon. During totality, Earth's atmosphere bends sunlight into the shadow, bathing the moon in red and copper tones. The eclipse was visible across parts of North America, Australia, and East Asia. The reddish color is due to the same atmospheric scattering that gives us colorful sunrises and sunsets.
Oh, now I see.
But many cultures historically view lunar eclipses as meaningful. Some saw them as omens of change or transformation. Some tied them to cycles of renewal. Many of them used to mark important seasonal or agricultural transitions.
Yeah, the blood moon wasn't just a brief event in the sky. It was a reminder that humans have always looked upward, not just with curiosity, but with meaning. So just like you said, different cultures have seen renewal, a cleansing, ancestral presence, and the time of introspection and release and seasonal shifting. So maybe we're shifting out of winter and we're gonna like do-si-do into the springtime, which really goes with the Lunar New Year that we've been talking about. This
So
is the
clean
year of the
your
burning
house.
horse, baby.
Clean your house. Deep clean. That's
Right.
what this means.
Now you can deep clean because the Lunar New Year has passed. So what a beautiful, Shimi, thanks for sending those pictures. We also
Yes.
put that up on our story because that was extraordinary. And I'm really glad that you kind of captured that so everyone can see that out
Thank
there.
God she gets up and runs in the morning.
It's gorgeous. Well, I'm up, but it's just like in my neck of the woods, we don't have moonscapes like she
You got
does. Yeah.
Gucci
I
driving
got
you crazy.
Hurricane Gucci. I've got to walk every
Yes.
morning.
And guess what time it is?
All right, DJ Snack Pack.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yacht Rock Edition. Number
All right.
one, my favorite. I can't go for that.
Oh.
Hall & Oates, 1981. Daryl Hall programmed the drum machine himself in the middle of the night in their New York studio.
Okay.
The minimalist groove became so iconic that even Michael Jackson, cited it as the inspiration for Billie Jean.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's great.
And then we got Sailing to
Takes me away to where I'm always going
That's
to.
not how it goes.
I love Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross swept
Means
four Grammys in one
carry
night.
me till it all begin. I love it.
And then you ready? Let's do.
Oh, you already moved on. Wait a minute. Christopher Cross got a bad
I
deal.
love him.
I have to say it every time. It's a very important. The record companies thought he was too ugly to be on the cover of his album.
Him sing.
But I mean, honestly, that's just crazy to me. And now he's this legendary human being. I have this album on vinyl. I play it all the time. I love that.
And then, what a fool
To believe I am anything she needs.
That's the wrong song. I'm doing the Doobie Brothers. You're doing Patrick Swayze from.
Oh, okay. She
Forget it.
likes the wind.
No, that's not the same song.
I like the Patrick Swayze
And we're
song.
done. You ruined my moment. So
All
there's
right,
that.
well, good.
All right.
I'm
Go to
so
your
glad that I spend hours writing these for you.
freaking shenanigans.
All
Go.
right, the Pirate, the Pony, and the 742 Downtown Express. Only in New York City does someone wake up and say, you know what the subway commute needs?
What?
A horse. According to a policeman, a woman in full pirate regalia attempted to ride a full-size horse into Manhattan subway during rush hour. Not a hobby horse, not a pony, a full-breathing, four-hooved equine. Oh my gosh. She was reportedly dressed head to toe as a pirate. Eye patch, costume, accessories, committed posture, zero explanation. Witnesses say she was very cheerful, focused, purpose-driven, like this was her third attempt this week, and she was literally finally feeling confident. And while being bewildered, commuters clutched their oat milk lattes in existential dread. She began handing out gold chocolate coins. Creepy. Nothing says good morning capitalism like a pirate distributing confectionery doubloons next to Metro card machines. So just imagine the scene: a finance bro blinking softly, a preschool teacher questioning reality, and a horse trying to understand escalators. The woman was detained before the horse made it to the platform. The animal was calm, professional, even a true adult in the situation. Poor horsey. Photos later showed her staring blankly ahead in her eye patch as she personally betrayed that her pirate on horse subway vision board had not been manifested. Unbelievable!
I can't. This is so funny. You guys, these sunshine shenanigans.
Crazy.
Now, let's get into my favorite part.
Let's do it.
The Bravo Daily Report. How many of you out there watch Real Housewives franchise, and what is your favorite franchise?
I love Salt Lake. Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. They are my favorite. So today we're giving a nod to Real Housewives of Salt Lake, and we're talking about Miss Heather Gay herself.
Oh, she's great.
Used to be a Mormon, not a Mormon anymore. She wrote a book. I think is it called Bad Mormon?
I think she wrote a couple books.
There are a couple. She also did a show on Bravo exposing the Mormon religion, the Mormon culture.
Bad Mormon.
Bad Mormon, yes. She has two daughters that the youngest one recently just went off to college. But we are going to rewind and we're going to talk about last season at the dinner with Monica. It's the season finale. And Heather Gay found out there was I forgot the term for it, but we're going to call it alter ego. And it was Monica.
Oh, it was one of the blogs. It was like one of those
It
fictitious.
was on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was Monica, and there's like 6 other people that are part of this.
Oh,
so
what the
Monica
hell was
only
the name
wanted to
of
be
that?
on Real Housewives of Salt Lake to expose these women. Meanwhile, these women expose each other, but they will back each other up.
Dita Von Teese.
Dita Von Teese, thank you.
Yeah. That's right.
No, it's not Dita. It's something else with a D. Von Teese. Von Teese is right, but I can't remember the first part. Google.
Okay.
So then they're at this dinner, and Heather found out Reality Von Teese. That's what it is.
That's it.
She found out Monica was part of Reality Von Teese. So at this dinner, Heather starts screaming. They're all going at Monica. Heather goes,
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots.
It is the freaking best. She exposed her. She exposed Reality Von Teese, and Monica eventually left the show.
Right.
But I'm telling you, Heather Gay, you have my favorite. One of my
Hey,
favorites.
I gotta ask you. You know what's really, really cool that not really cool, but how like the show kind of segues together. Remember we talked about that lady ripping off the older lady in Del Webb?
Yeah.
What about Jen Shaw?
Listen, Jen Shaw, I can't speak about her. I can't with her.
I
She
know.
did the same thing on a larger
She
scale.
did. She ripped off senior
She
citizens.
got released December.
Oh, she's
from
out
prison.
now?
She's out.
She's out?
They showed footage
There's no
of
way
her.
she's coming back to the show.
No, Andy Cohen just put a statement out saying she will never, ever, ever be on a franchise ever again.
I love Andy Cohen. I wish he would have dated me. That
I
would have
do
been
too.
awesome.
He loves being a dad, too.
He does like being a dad. So he could have been a
Yes.
dad to me, sugar. I'm just
Oh, my
saying.
God.
At that penthouse? All right. All right, Sonnies. Not everything is loud and powerful. Not everything is quiet and weak. Some of the strongest moves you'll ever make won't trend. They won't clap for you. They won't come with the spotlight. They'll be small, intentional, and unshakable. Choose integrity over impulse this week. Depth over drama, direction over distraction. You don't need to announce your growth, just grow. And take the next right step, then take another. We'll catch you on the bright side.
I love it. So, thank you to our special Florida ma'am for coming in today.
Yay,
Charlotte, we
Charlotte!
love you. Guys, we're going to be back at 3 o'clock, I think,
We will.
today.
The Sunshine Brigade will be back in the Sunny TV Clubhouse at 3 o'clock for the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as...
Afternoon Delight.
Ooh, we got another Reddit rundown report today for you,
my
Sunnies.
God.
We love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Share the show. We'll see you later, Booze.
Bye,
Bye.